Very good evening, everyone present here. So we have Geeta ma'am today who's going to help us with some relaxation techniques. She is a yoga and meditation practitioner, and she's been into practice for quite a long time. And she's here today to help us calm down and get in touch with ourselves, and also inculcating arts along with what she already has been putting into practice from whatever she's been improvising over the time. So I give the floor to Geeta ma'am. She can self introduce and then we can go ahead with our work. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Geeta Mani. I'm a yoga and a meditation teacher. I practice many styles of meditation. So, one type is the active type, which is Osho, and Osho meditations are music and dance based. So, I follow that style. Another style is also the Zen style, which is silent sitting, doing nothing, just watching your breath. Today we may not able to do Osho meditations because of lack of space and space mainly, and but we shall try a little bit of other styles. On a daily basis I just do silent sitting, but as part of my yoga practice I have the regular pranayams also. So that's why I requested that you not eat 2 hours before class. So somebody has just joined in. Welcome to the session. I don't know, it only says yes, the person's name. Welcome. Yes. Okay, so let us start. First, so today there's no theory. In fact, I've sent the theories way ahead, and I've sent to research papers, and I have shared it on the group. So if you want to read up about it, you can read up. Today's session is about not about meditation, but how to integrate meditation and art therapy together to achieve healing, reduce anxiety, and overall generate a sense of peace and calm within us, because life is always throwing uh, you know arrows at us. Always life is throwing something or the other always at us. Either it's from a friend, it's from a colleague, it's from your neighbor, it's from your own children, your spouse. So something is hurled at us every day from all quarters. And now, because of the use of smartphones and being exposed to multi stimuli, that is, one from Facebook, from Insta, then from other sites. So and the fact that we are on many sites, many WhatsApp groups, everything gets very complicated. Therefore, it is good to have some kind of practice. It doesn't matter what that practice is. It could be any of the guru based practices like Isha or Art of Living. It could be any of that. It could be Zen style where you do nothing but just sit and watch your breath. It could be an Osho style where you're into movement and dancing and that. It could even be art therapy, because art therapy is mindfulness. At one level it is mindfulness, because when you do art you have to be mindful. Therefore, there's an element of mindfulness. But if we are able to do some sort of small meditative practices before we start the artwork, we will be able to go deeper into it. So, before we even go on, let me tell you that today it's not an art session, it's an art therapy session. That means the focus is not at all on the product. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter how you do. In fact, you needn't even share your artwork if you don't feel like it. It is the only the process that is emphasized here. And that is the difference between art and art therapy. You don't even need to have a finished product in that sense. So I hope that is very clear, especially those who have joined us, Revati and S and others. So if this is not an art session, so let's not worry about presentation, beauty. aesthetics, look, feel, nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay. So if you have understood, so let me even explain the artwork that we are going to do much ahead. So on a piece of paper, and this is later on, not now. On a piece of paper, when I tell you, just pour some paint into the center of the paper. You can pour one blob of paint or two or three as you wish and as you feel at that point of time, not what you feel now. At that point of time, whatever you feel, you pour. And using your fingers and listening to the music which ma'am will be playing, move your fingers along with the flow. And try, if you feel uncomfortable using your fingers as a paintbrush, you can use a brush also, but fingers would be ideal. But then it is up to you, whatever, because some people feel squeamish using the paint. I can understand. This is an art therapy session, so if you feel like that, you can use your brush and just move the paint around the paper in whatever way your breath directs you. Why I'm saying breath is because we will be doing breath work a little. And let your hands, let your fingers follow your breath and the music. So you'll have two inputs, your breath and your music. Okay. If everybody has understood this, if you have any questions about this artwork, please ask. Nobody has any questions. Okay. Okay, then let us start. We start with just deep breaths. So let us go with the flow. You inhale and exhale slowly, only through the nose, not through the mouth. Mouth is closed. So let's exhale completely. Exhale. Now inhale. Exhale. 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 Relax. Now we are going to do the same inhale, exhale with counts. So I'll inhale, I'll count up to 3, exhale for a count of 3. Ready? Let's first exhale completely. Exhale, inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale 1, 2, 3, inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale 1, 2, 3, inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale 1, 2, 3, relax. Now I'm going to increase the count. So it will be inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, relax. Breathe, 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 breathe. Now we are going to add holding the breath. So you inhale to 3, 4 counts, hold for just 2 counts, and exhale for 4. So it will be inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are doing minimal holding, just 2 counts of holding, because all of us are no, none of us are on an empty stomach. There's food inside, therefore holding will be difficult. Okay, ready? Let's start with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Breathe, 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 breathe. Now we are going to hold the breath both at the inhalation and at the exhalation. Just watch. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. So the holding is only 2 counts. We are keeping it light. Ready? Exhale completely. Exhale. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Relax. Breathe. 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 Relax. Now, we're just going to quieten the mind further. We're just going to produce some humming from the throat. If you wish, you can close your ears with your fingers, if you wish. But make sure you don't push into the eardrum. Just hold it lightly. If you feel uncomfortable putting your fingers into your ears, relax. So the important point when humming is to remember to keep the lips closed. So I will just demonstrate once the humming alone. We'll just do 10 because it's just a short session. Does anybody have any questions about the humming? This humming comes under different names. In yoga, it's called Brahmari. In Osho style, it's called Nad Brahm. But the effect is very, very great because it calms certain areas of the brain. You should really try it when you are stressed and you will see the difference. Can we start? Ready? First, just 10 sessions. Okay, 10, only 10. Ready? Keep the most important point is to keep the humming long. It shouldn't be short because some people hum mm, mm, mm. That's not enough to calm the brain. So keep the humming long. Okay? And while you hum, keep your attention on your humming. Because sometimes what happens is when people do this for a long time, they fall asleep because it is even in a sitting position. Because this humming is very, very calming for the brain and it puts you in a state of deep relaxation and you tend to fall asleep. But today it won't happen because we are just doing only 10 counts. Okay, ready? Let's start. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. Just watch your breath, keeping your eyes closed. See how the breath keeps changing its rhythm all the time. Sometimes it is fast, sometimes it is slow, sometimes it is barely noticeable. The calmer you are, the slower the breath. You can watch your breath around your face, around your chest, or on your stomach, wherever it is easier to watch. Fix one point and watch up to 10 breaths. Now, slowly open your eyes. Take your paper your chart paper or your paper. If it's chart paper, at least half. Pour your paint at the center, one color or many colors as you wish, and then using your fingers, move the paint around your paper while listening to the music. Your fingers follow your breath and the music. You can start. There is no time limit.
Please put a thumbs up if you're ready.
There is no time limit. There is no end product. There is no assignment. You just let your hands, fingers flow with the music.
Shall I play the music, ma'am?
Can everybody hear the music? Please put a thumbs up.
Sorry to interrupt. Those who have completed your artwork can send it to my WhatsApp number. Others, please continue to do your work until you receive your instructions from Geeta ma'am. Thank you.
If anybody has finished, you can just put a thumbs up sign.
I'll forward all that I've received to you, ma'am.
Okay. So, whoever has finished, would you like to share your experience while the others complete their work? What was, what went on in your mind? How was, so the question is, what went on in your mind? How was the process? What was your, the state of your mind when you started and when you finished? What were the thoughts that went into your mind? And emotions also. What went on? If you can share, it would be nice. Yes, Gomti ma'am, have you finished?
She has sent, ma'am. I'm just sending it to you in the group.
Okay. Please share your thoughts.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, after starting, no, while I move my fingers, I felt like blank, ma'am. I didn't get any thoughts in my mind. Completely, I was involved in the process uh, by connecting my breath, my movements, the finger movements throughout the paint. Completely blank. I got some waves of colors in front of my eyes. Waves of colors, some purple, yellow. It looked like
Could you
tides in the
kindly
ocean.
mute us? Go ahead, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah. Uh, the colors, no, it was like wave tides in the ocean. It came like that. Uh, but I did not get any thoughts, ma'am. I did not get any thoughts. Only the colors. I listened through the music, the ups and downs, the flute, this thing. Uh, that is only those things occupied my mind. That's it, ma'am. Somewhere I stuck because the paint got dried. I couldn't move my fingers. That time, little bit I got distracted. That's it. Uh, Otherwise, fully I was into the process.
Thank you.
Felt good, ma'am. It was really very relaxing, and I felt calm. In between, I got goosebumps also inside me. Some this thing feel. It's like, but till end, I did not get any thoughts, ma'am. That is for sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else?
Sita Lakshman ma'am has sent us.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Actually, when I started pouring the drop of the color itself gave me a pleasant feel, ma'am. I felt very happy. And throughout the process, I mixed two colors, green and blue. So when I mixed with two colors, I felt very excited to see the combination of the colors. Uh, I don't have any other thoughts behind my thought process, nothing. I was fully concentrated on the thing what I am doing, and in between it was as the previous madam said, it was dry, but I added some more color and started working on that. There is no distraction of thoughts, and I felt very happy. The mixing of colors, the shape, the only image which I gone back is the scene from the movie Tare Zameen Par. The boy will be doing that yeah, yellow and red color, the ice candy like image. That only came in my mind, and throughout the process, I felt very happy and very relaxed. And I didn't done my breathing along with the music, that I couldn't do, but I focused on the breathing also, but not with the music. That is the thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Sridhar has shared. Sridhar?
Yes. So for me, uh, like initially it was like for the first half of the session, like I was able to like focus. But after that, like especially when the pain got dried up, it became difficult for me to like be attentive. So I was like thinking about when like the music will end. Otherwise, in one way, I was thinking that since it is like dried up, when I do the curving and all again and again, whether it would like mess up what I was doing, that was there. At the same time, I was able to like visualize like when my hand movements and all. But the thing which I found like very interesting is when my hand movements are like there, when my eyes are closed. I was imagining the outcome will be something different. So just by the moment we'll be thinking, oh, this will be like that. But when I open, it was something like very different. At the same time, it was something very calming. So as it comes, that curves and curves. So in fact, I wanted like there were few after like at the end of the thing, I was trying to go for some other moment. Like consciously, I just tried to attend. But since like I was like pulled back to make some wavery movement, the curvy movement. So it was something. So the first half, it was like relaxed, but after the brain got dried, it became difficult for me to like stay focused. So I was like thinking whether I can like dip on paint again, but at the same time, like I didn't want to open my eyes, so I didn't attempt to do that.
Thank you. Anybody else?
The person in the name of Santosh Kumar has sent us. Could you please speak? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. Thanks. Actually, this is the first time I'm trying such kind of activities. So I didn't have a paint or something like that. I had a marker, I had a blue marker. So initially, like 3 to 5 minutes, I was going with the music. It was fine. I was doing the zigzag movements and all. After that, my mind started. I started getting distracted. About what will be my job tomorrow. My wife was cooking nearby. The smell. So I got completely distracted. So I didn't want to mess up what I was doing with the flow. So I just put the marker down. I closed my eyes. I was just listening to the music. That's all I could do. Completely, I got distracted.
That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
So myself, I would like to share.
Yes, ma'am.
If all the others have shared, I wish to go because this is what I received. Can you mute, ma'am? Thank you.
Yes.
So actually, I should to be very honest. When you started with this process in the beginning, when you were asking to focus on the breath and then those counts and all that as you were going through, I was really feeling extremely sleepy. I was feeling extremely sleepy and I didn't want to open my eyes. There's a particular reason for that why I'm going through that experience as of now because as you know I just finished my Pondicherry workshop and I got back, and from the time like I initiated it, and from the time I had to like conduct it, to be present on the spot till we wind up, I was like fully very conscious and aware about what it is because I'm the like the person who's conducting it and I'm the facilitator too. And it is necessary to be very conscious when you're doing certain things and cautious as well because you're taking people to an outer space. So for me, this is the second time when I'm doing an outdoor program. So, as a middle aged woman, when I have so much of restrictions from my own home to go and conduct an event and get back, I'm taking a set of young students with me. So, I'm responsible for their safety as long as we're staying. It was a one night stay in a resort where we had to do various activities and we had a schedule of what we were there, but still no, I have to, I need to take that responsibility for the safety. And at the same time the place where we were existing, I have to focus on the activity as well as whether people who are along with me are also present there and they're safe, because again it's some we're doing some work in the sea. If what will happen if someone they get too much excited, they want to like get inside, what if they like cross boundaries and get into trouble? I'm solely responsible. I need to take care of them, I need to take care of myself, I need to keep the program running. And when it is food or something else also, no, still we have to like see to that it is all provided and nobody is like into any difficulty even when they get into to check whether the room is in proper condition for them. Now, all these responsibility from the time you have to enter till you go out, I was like taking that. I was taking responsibility, but I felt that because I'm just a beginner to outdoor activities. This indoor speaking and all I've been doing for a very long time. So that was giving me too much of stress. Too much of stress. டைம்க்கு போகணும், கீஸ் அவங்க கிட்ட கொடுக்கணும், ஹோட்டல்லையும் கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணணும். நீங்கள் செக் அவுட் பண்ணும்போது எல்லாரும் சேஃபாக பிலாங்கிங்ஸ் எடுத்து கிளம்பிட்டாங்களா அது வரைக்கும் செக் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கு ஒரு வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் அண்ட் தென் வாட்ஸ் லைக் ஹேப்பனிங், those things like we have to like keep uh, getting information from the students. So all that, so everything went on well, successfully. And I was also taking attendance. Roomல students irukangla, see, we playfully also they can go out. The participants who were there, they did not luckily do anything out of the way. But if at all something, no, I am solely responsible. I cannot let the students whom I brought in to leave the resort at night or like whatever it is, no, to be cautious, to take attendance, to see that people are on time, and also to focus on the activity you have planned. So when I realized that stress was when I was looking at the photographs. When I was looking at the photographs and videos, everywhere I'm frowning and face பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு டென்ஷன்லேயே இருக்கு. அது நான் ரியலைஸ் பண்ணதை விட when I was showing, when I got back and I was showing that photos to people around, they were asking, why are you like I was showing it to the caretaker who comes to my nephew today. I was just showing her. She was asking me, அக்கா எதுக்கு எல்லாத்துலயும் வந்து முகத்தை டென்ஷனாக வச்சுட்டு இருந்தீங்க, ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை நடந்துச்சா அக்கா? She was asking. I realized, ஐயோ அவ்வளோ பெரிய விஷயம் ஒன்றும் நடக்கலையே, வை அவ்வளோ அப்படின்ற மாதிரி I felt. But I have my own reasons for that. But I think that அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் எடுத்துக்க வேண்டாம், நடக்கும்.
Because they are all adult participants. They are responsible for themselves.
Exactly. So, but somewhere, no, I felt that too much of stress. That first, because one thing is because from my side also, I have that no restriction. We in clinicல பண்ற fine, வெளியில எங்க ஒர்க் பிளேஸ்ல பண்ற fine. நானா போய் ஒரு இடத்துல நான் போய் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு எனக்கான ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ஷன்ஸ் ஐ ஹேவ். ஸோ அது அந்த பேரியரும் வந்து நான் கிராஸ் பண்ணி அடுத்தடுத்து போகணும்னா நான் இதை பெஸ்ட்டாக கொடுத்தாதான் என்ன அதை அடுத்துக்கு அனுப்புவாங்க. ஏதோ ஒரு ரிஸ்க் ஆயிடுச்சு, ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம்னா பிரச்சனையை கொண்டு வந்துட்ட, இனிமே போகாதன்னு செக் வைப்பாங்க. No, it is very practical difficulty for anyone in this culture who can face. Now you have to cross certain things. Luckily, my husband accompanied me. Otherwise, they won't let. Oh, பொம்பளைக்குள்ள போயிட்டு தனியா ரிசார்ட்ல ஸ்டே பண்றீங்க, இன்னும் கூட பொம்பளை பசங்களை கூட்டிட்டு போறாளாம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி they stop me. Luckily, that didn't happen because my husband accompanied me, and there were also two men, including Sridhar here, who were there to just support. எனக்கு அப்படி ஃபீல் ஆச்சு. That is what I felt. There are men also, no? Because why I'm getting the thought is, without men, if you go, something will happen. Is the general thought. So as I was going through this, எனக்கு அது வந்து நான் வந்து somewhere in between I wanted to like refrain from participating. The reason is because எனக்கு என்னை விட்டா நான் தூங்கிடுவேன். பின்னாடி இருக்குல்ல, the your hind brain and that area, no, that I was feeling a lot of relaxation, honestly, to tell you. That was really relaxing and ஒரு மாதிரி காமிங்காக இருந்தது. And I chose to use different colors and circular movements. That is what I actually wanted to do. Different colors and circular movements. ஒரு மாதிரி ரிலாக்ஸிங்காக இருக்கும். And when I finish that work, when it is looking colorful, that gives me some kind of energy that is to me. Colors mean something a lot to me. That too, inculcating a lot of colors into what I do. is something which is very nice and a feel good thing to me. Is something which I felt, and when each one was sharing their their experiences, they've also shared it, like put it in the group. And when they were explaining, I felt that whatever they were expressing in that artwork has a lot to do about their mental process, what they're going through now, like whatever I went through, similar to what I went through. They will know what it is when they're able to connect and see. When I'm getting stuck somewhere, when I feel it's very thick and I'm not able to move from that, there's something that is going on within me also, which is actually stopping me from doing that. Or if I'm doing too much of work, when I'm doing over mixing, when I'm doing too much also, there's an outpour also. Still, it has some connect with what is going on inside me because I'm just like that expressing what it is. So this is what I understood from what participants were saying and my experience too. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Lakshmi, ma'am, do you want to share something?
I just dropped in, so I'm just
Okay, so thank you, everybody. It was very nice. I just wanted to ask one question. Vidya ma'am is not here. Okay,
Vidya ma'am has some
right.
network issue. She just messaged.
Okay. Okay, so then we will wind up the session. For me, it was a very pleasant experience because I love to do connect meditation to art and movement, because meditation on itself is very hard. It's really very hard in this complex world. I mean, because the smartphone, I feel, has changed our brains, the way we think, the way we react, and the way all the brain parts of the brain are working now. I feel smartphone usage has completely changed it. So connecting meditation to art makes it easier for us to express and to move forward and to gain clarity. Thank you very much. And if anybody is interested in these kind of sessions, just send me a private message. Whenever I conduct such online sessions, because in fact I'm thinking of doing a series for women. So if you would like to participate in that, just as a participant, please let me know.
You can share
Thank you.
your contact in the chat box so that people can contact you, ma'am. So I would like to really thank Geeta ma'am for giving us this opportunity to explore our own self. And to me personally, I told you honestly, it was like making me feel asleep, fall asleep, and I had to like purposefully refrain from it because I'm also someone who's like presenting it. So that was the reason. But otherwise, no, the way you took it was very graceful. Slowly, it was like very slowly into one thing to another modality, and from that to another, the artwork, and finally when you wind it up, I want to ask the participants who are here, who share the artwork with us, what connect do you see as a person, like in the process, like for example, like how I explained, just for me to know, to see how it connects with you, whatever you did in terms of your output or the process. Anyone can speak about it. Shrita? Gomati ma'am?
So for me, like as you mentioned about the mental state, that is something I could relate because today I've been been really restless because of like the continuous work. So that was something like I could able to relate. I was not able, I could see that what the music was very pleasant. The color that I chose, that is something very pleasant, but still focus. So many times, like when it comes to meditation, that is one of the challenges that I always like face when it comes to meditation. So for me, like being focused for quite some long time is like always difficult. I'll be like thinking about various other things, and today it has been restless as well. So when I see the work, that is what I was like thinking, the depth that it has in certain points, the disconnect it has in certain points. So I could able to somewhere like relate with that.
Yeah, I could also see that. Thank you, Sridhar. Sita Lakshmi ma'am says she felt like a child. Ma'am, could you elaborate on it? Sita Lakshmi ma'am, can you? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when I started doing that circular motion with the colors, I feel like a child who is excited to have a candy or a ice cream with this with her hand, like that, like that of happiness I showed within myself and started smiling, laughing. That much of excitement I felt, ma'am. Very happy to share with you. Yes.
The way you're explaining it is also spreading that out. When you were
Yes.
explaining, I was smiling automatically, though not purposefully. I know with no
Yes.
intention. Thank you for that.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Throughout the process, no, I was calm and connected now. One thing I want to say. And I made that flower like motions in my hand. Flower like thing. Um, I was happy, ma'am. This is the first time I'm doing this thing. While mixing that the colors were mixed. Uh, while moving my fingers throughout the paint, no, I felt some feel inside me. As I earlier told, no, goosebumps like feel. Yeah, it is something different. It's really a good experience, ma'am. That is what I was calm and connected. Throughout this thing, I was into the process.
What
I
do
have to
flowers
do.
mean to you, ma'am?
It I connected with the music. I got like that moment in my fingers now,
Hmm.
and I connect my breath and the music. Automatically, my fingers know it moves like a flower. This thing, and sometimes no the flute music while it came no. I just கிறுக்குற மாதிரி பண்ணினேன் நான் குட்டி குட்டியா அப்படி ஹேங்கிங்ஸ் மாதிரி அப்படி குட்டி குட்டியா அந்த மாதிரி வந்தது மூமெண்ட்ஸ் really good now.
Nice.
Lot of movements in my hand while
Very good.
this. Uh, yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta, ma'am.
Yeah, Santosh Kumar sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, initially when I started, no, first of all, I didn't have any choice to choose between colors because I had only one marker. So initially when I started, no, I just gave a long press in the paper to, to see where I started because I wanted to end there only. So I want to slowly make a zigzag throughout the paper and finally come there. But after the way, I got distracted and I just stopped it. And the humming session was very nice. That this is the first time I'm trying that. I felt a vibe inside me. Something was echoing inside me after doing that thing. So that was nice actually.
So
Thank you.
when you were doing that piece of artwork, you were saying your press was a little hard, and you were making some scribbles out of it. I also saw your work, and I've shared it with ma'am as well.
Mhm.
So as you were moving, and you wanted to get back to the place where you began those scribbles, but in between getting distracting, do you think some way it has a connect with what your mind is processing right now?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you
It
for
is.
sharing that.
Thank you.
Yes. So I give it to Geeta ma'am. So thank you, Geeta ma'am, for presenting this to us and making us feel really relaxed. A few words from you before we close.
Yeah. So many people practice meditation as a matter of daily habit, just like they brush their teeth and have a bath. But the important point about meditation is to practice it in times of crisis, and that crisis can be anything: a fight with a spouse, an argument with a colleague, a tiff with your neighbor. Maybe sometimes you shout at your children, you lose your temper with your children, or your parents, elderly parents. So, in any kind of crisis situation, I'm talking about small crises, not major ones, that is a time to practice meditation. Because that, like, only when you're ill, you need to take medicines. That way, meditation is a medicine for the mind. And even doing short sessions of it, just 10-minute sessions are more than enough. And that humming practice, it would be nice. It should be done on an empty stomach. So either before lunch, before dinner is best. Because when you have food in the stomach, it's very difficult to hum because of the weight of the food and the liquid and the water and everything. So please practice meditations, any style. Today we did one or two styles. So whatever appeals to you, practice it at the time of crisis. But usually, what people do is people do it when they have the time, when they're very relaxed, when the sky is pleasant, when there is a gentle breeze in the sky. That is really not the time to practice. The time to practice is during times of crisis. But I think most days can be very stressful sometimes for people in their personal and professional life, or both, and or both. So in such cases, it would be nice to do some 10 minutes of silent sitting and watching the breath, just watching the breath before bed. That calms the hyper aroused brain, the brain that has been hyper aroused through all the notifications, all the arguments, all the clashes with the neighbors and colleagues and friends. It puts the brain in a state of calmness, reduces the hyper arousal state, and then makes it easier for the brain to go into a state of deep sleep and relaxation. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question for you. What made you inculcate art into this?
Well, first is we are an art therapy group. This is an art therapy session. So I and my personal interest is meditation. So I was thinking how to give it to you. And as I said, meditation on its own is very difficult. But if we can integrate meditation and art, it'll be easier. Had we had more space, and or it was a face-to-face session, we could have introduced movement therapy also integrated into meditation, and then it is easier to meditate. That's the reason.
Uh, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you all for being interactive participants, which actually is the energy for presenters to keep going. Thank you all.
Thank you, Swati ma'am and Geeta ma'am.